My very first home when I just started buying, I was only 26. I went out to look for a HDB and at the time, it was a COV market. We went ahead and purchased the EM at about 560,000 with another 60,000 of COV. And then we spent another 60,000 to renovate, which means the cost of holding for that one was about $120,000. Another 5 years down the road where we decided to sell off the house, I then realized that the house value has appreciated up to about 800,000. Here's the time where I became an agent and start breaking down my cost of holding. Then I realized when I spent about 120,000 for COV and renovation, as well as another about 100 over thousand of interest during that period. Total it amounts of almost 190,000. So that's my cost of holding. If I add up the almost 200,000 of cost of holding, basically I'm not really making much from my EM purchase. So it got me thinking, I'm selling my EM with these gains. How come the upgrading is so difficult? Then I realized that there's two things that I missed out. Number one is the cost of holding in terms of the interest lost during that period, as well as my CPF accrued interest. If I'm losing interest from my bank and I'm also going to pay back my own CPF accrued interest, that means that if my house doesn't appreciate fast enough, I'm actually on deficit. Logically, if I don't put my money in a property that appreciates faster than these two elements, I might put myself at a high risk for depreciation. So all the more talking about leaving this property for my kid. Are we planning our finances carefully so that even though we are paying our mortgage and enjoying our property, we're still able to upgrade in a very safe and careful manner so that I can see myself having gains instead of just a savings plan?